220.
Yeah, 223 I think it is. So at 223 degrees, that's when it starts to deteriorate. That's not when it melts. In other words, we've got very, very strong insulation on here. You notice our wire, it is all copper. Well, how come it's a silver color? Yeah. It's tin.
Tin.
All our wiring is tin. And what tin means is we simply put zinc on it. You took an old penny and a new penny. 5-year-old penny doesn't have a sheen. The new penny has a sheen. That'll let the electricity flow through better. Another thing that we do is above water, we use what's called a mate and lock tube. And I have a problem with these all the time. Especially when I don't have my glasses on. There we go. Pulls apart. What it also does, it takes the tension off the seam. These crimps are calibrated. So by calibrating, if you crush copper too much, you lose conductivity. If you don't have enough, you don't have conductivity. So it's a calibrated clip. When you put it together, they only go together one way. So when they put the decks and the hulls together, everything locks up. This is called, anybody know what this is called? What? It is called a Deutsch connector. A Deutsch connector is used where it's wet. If you look at a Deutsch connector down in here, you'll see a rubber garment. Sometimes the rubber's on the male, sometimes it's on the female. This is a waterproof connector. This is used below the water line and in any of the hulls of the boats. Any questions on any of that? This is our battery cables. Sport boats, yachts. It's actually like welding cable. About 200 strands, or excuse me, almost 400 strands, almost 800 strands. It's a lot thinner. It's tin. The reason we do that is we can have a battery with lower juice and our boat will run. But the biggest thing is when this boat's 4 or 5 years old, it's not going to be all corroded. You're going to still be firing your boat up. Gives you a lot more flexibility, so we don't have braking when we're putting it in the bilge. Again, 105C insulation. Anybody know? It's a heat shrink. So we heat shrink them. Do we need to? Not really with tin wire, but you know what? We can't tell every one of our customers, hey, you know, the competitors are saying we're not heat shrink. That's because we have tin wire, so it's heat shrunk. This is copper. This is also zinc. Okay? Any questions on any of that? I'll move you over here then.